Yeah. But yeah,
One
go on.
final thing before we finish up, I want to ask you about the. You mentioned that there's a lot of people out there who have never done it, who are giving advice, and the implication I took from that was that means they are not competent to hand out advice because they've never done it.
Well, there you go. That's an interesting. So I don't. In many ways, I do believe that, right? Because I think,
Oh, hold
unless
on. In many ways, because
in
that's
many
your
ways,
out now.
yeah. So I mean, and I do that because I think in certain circumstances, especially certain niche things, right? So, for example, when you're growing a business from, let's say, the first 30 people to the next 60 people, right? Or the first 10, 30 to 60. That is a really interesting journey if you're a startup at any point in time. There's so many different things going on
Yeah.
there, and there's so much of those years. And unless you've been there, done that, right, you don't understand all the different pressures that are coming through from from a revenue perspective, finance perspective, HR perspective, even just things like, oh my God, office space. I mean, I remember when we switched offices, and that takes a huge amount of your time trying to figure out that kind of stuff. And then you get into leases, and you get into all of these things you need to do as a business founder. And
Yeah.
there are things that you need to think about. And I think in certain circumstances, you kind of need someone who's been through that. Now, I
Well,
think in general,
that's
yeah,
fine. I get that because I love my analogies. And the analogy I'm thinking of here now is look over in Spain at the top of the Spanish league. Real Madrid have just won the league with Zinedine Zidane as their coach, who, from what I understand, doesn't really do much coaching. But what he has is when he sits in a dressing room with mega stars, he says, I know exactly what it's like to be you because I was you. In fact, I was better than any of you. I'm more successful on that pitch than any of you. So I understand and I have your immediate respect and you'll listen to what I do. So I get that. I've done it. That puts me in a position to lead and advise this group on how to deal with it because I have walked those miles. On the other hand, using the football analogy, you've got Jose Mourinho, who made about third division in Portugal, and that was it. Had absolutely no experience at the highest level, but became, for a decade, the most successful coach, advisor in the world of football. I'd never done it. He went and learned how to do that.